3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Hey, wizards, guess what? It's time for another adventure, another exciting episode of the Myth Walkthrough. And you know what? We're going to Polaris, so let's just go straight to Polaris and get this show on the road. I'm pretty excited, guys. This is the first world of Arc number 3, and I kind of piddled around last episode, I'll be honest. You know.
Stop right there. Before you may proceed, you must hear the official welcome to Walrusberg.
Ah, and there we are, guys. We are now officially in Walrusberg. Well, I say let's go ahead and get talking and figure out what the quest has for us.
On behalf of Her Most Grandioseness, Empress Antusket I, I welcome you to Walrusberg, crown jewel of Polaris. Enjoy our glorious city, but abide by the rule of Imperial law. No merrymaking, no fishing, no magic, no singing, and no leaving the city.
Sounds awful glum.
A curfew is in effect in some parts of the city from sundown to sunrise. This is a winter season, so the next sunrise is many months away. Also, in accordance with Law 3-1604, I must ask, what is your business in our fair city? Ivan? Ivan who? You mean Ivan the Terrible? Bah! Ivan is under arrest. That rabid beast nearly destroyed the Inn of the Midnight Sun. Go see for yourself, if you must.
And thus the quest begins. Okay, let's go check out the Inn of the Midnight Sun and see what this deal is about Ivan tearing this place up. Right, guys? Right. There we go. I really love Polaris. There's a lot of things I like about it.
It's quiet, and you don't see any signs of a struggle, at least not in here. The innkeeper looks frustrated, however, and he keeps glancing nervously at the door to the back room.
Let's talk. Innkeeper Gorbeau.
Look, I don't want any more trouble. The inspectors told me to keep my mouth shut, so I'm not saying a word, not while they're here. If you have questions, you have to go back into the feasting hall and talk to Inspector Clouseau.
Ah, yes, Inspector Clouseau. Never met him before, but we'll figure it out. Okay, it looks like we're okay. We have a good set of spells, so let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Well, guys, thanks again for hopping in. We're going straight into the action because why not? We are in... we are in Polaris, and I'm excited to be in Polaris. Now, oops, I'm sure they're going to talk to us. So let's get going here.
But what is this? Some kind of intruder? This is a crime scene intruder. By order of the Inspector's Brigade, I am putting you underneath arrest.
Well, let's go talk to him. Not too terrible, right? Let's go ahead and get this going, right? Add a couple blades. Very good. So we're playing against penguins. Well, anyways, so we are in Polaris, guys. Let's kind of get my head straight. Now, Polaris is not a very long world. It's a really, really great size. It harkens back to the early days of Wizard during, like, the first arc. And so we're looking at 98 total quests. And we are already right now on quest number 6. Oh, yeah. I mean, it flies. It flies in this particular game. So we are already on quest number 6, and we're going to continue to move through the world. So I hope you guys are going to have fun with us as we explore. Now, Polaris is based off of, well, actually 2 cultures, which is really kind of funny. You've got the French Revolution style of culture, plus you've got the Russian Tsarist style culture. So it's really kind of interesting. You know, it's kind of a combination of those 2 things when they built the place. But super, super cool, super neat, and I absolutely love this place. It's a fun world. It has a lot of tongue-in-cheek, a lot of neat Easter eggs, guys. If you see any Easter eggs while we're popping through, that's stuff that refers like pop culture or something that's pretty interesting, feel free to go ahead and put it in the comments and point it out to us, guys, if I didn't catch it already. Alrighty, let's finish up Clouseau. Inspector Clouseau. Yes. Well, that harkens back to a popular comedy series with a old called The Pink Panther. I don't know if you ever saw any of those old films. And actually, there was a remake a few years ago with Steve Martin. But yeah, they were a fairly popular series at the time. Of course, you know what you gonna do, right? Yeah, let's throw the feint on him, and that should set us up for the final finish, right? Okay, well, very, very good, guys. Well, I hope everybody's enjoying their day today. I've been enjoying my afternoon. I just want to say thanks for taking the time to watch the show, and if you get a chance, don't forget, hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet, and don't forget, hit a like button if you're enjoying the video. Hit that like button. And guys, your feedback and comments are great. If there's something you think you can add, go ahead and put it there. I read every comment and I respond to them all as well. So, love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to do that. Okay, let's see if we can knock these two penguins off their high horse. I can't remember if I'm still stunned or not. Yes, still stunned. Okay. We'll get them next round. Very, very good. Now, the third arc is where they started doing some cool things with quests and stuff like that. I mean, we saw some of it back in Chrysalis and everything, but we really started to see the storyline, especially this third arc storyline, which is really, really cool and has some neat stuff behind it. Okay. Very, very good. So what is our goal today? Well, we're essentially starting on quest number 5, and we're going to get as far as we can. We might make it to quest 11. There are quite a few bosses between us and them, and you know how it is with fights and stuff. But they're not out of our ability to knock out. Guess that's the other guy dying right there.
You will regret this, intruder. I never forget a face, especially when you stick your nose right in the middle of it.
Okay, very good. Isn't this place cool? Look at the mess they made back here. You got the wine, you got the barrels and all the ale and everything like here. I love this place. Love all the decorations and stuff they've built in this. But we gotta go talk to Wizard101, the innkeeper. Maybe he knows where Ivan is. Okay, let's talk.
Clouseau may come back and hassle me later, but it was worth it just to see the look on his face. Oh, you're a friend of Ivan's then? Oh, you've never met him. Don't listen to the inspectors. Ivan's the best husky I know. This wasn't his fault. The inspectors are to blame. They were roughing up some innocent penguins and Ivan intervened. Took 10 inspectors to restrain him. Locked him up in the Bastille now, like everyone else who steps out of line. Even packed like sardines. I can't imagine how they fit them all. Listen, you want to help Ivan out? You're no friend to the inspectors, so I'll tell you. Talk to Red Rosa at Lacombe's Press.
Okay, very good. Now, guys, we just got our first thing from Baba Yaga.
Asked to return to the Arcanum, but now that I'm here, might as well enjoy the perks. Come see me and I'll share.
Which is fantastic, guys, because if you just noticed, I just advanced to level 108. But this is the downside of doing all those side quests and being ahead. We aren't anywhere near the Arcanum, so there's no talking to Baba Yaga until we get there. Oh, crazy. So I guess we won't get that quest yet for a little while, but we'll get there soon. Okay, so let's go talk to the Red Rosa. Okay, let's see exactly what's going on here in Walrusburg, because obviously there's some tension between Ivan and these inspectors, and even just the regular people and the inspectors. Let's see.
Yes, I am Red Rosa, but what is it to you? Are you conducting a census for the Inspector's Brigade? Innkeeper Gerber sent you. I don't know why. You have a friend in the Bastille, but who doesn't? All right, tell you what. There's a place in the harbor, Le Nettoyage. It's where we clean fish. Well, until fishing was outlawed. Maybe you come down to Le Nettoyage, and maybe we talk some more. No promises, but maybe. Oh, and watch out for the Inspector's Brigade. With a curfew, no one is supposed to be on the street in the harbor.
Well, very good. Let's go ahead and talk to Le Nettoyage. Let's go. Let's head over there. Oh, you know what? There's, let's go pick up a couple quests here real quick. Blotting out Polaroses.
Oh, hello there, Wizard. I'm glad I caught you. You ran off so quickly after your graduation ceremony, I didn't get the chance to tell you. Congratulations. What brings you to Polaris? Helping Bartleby? Well, isn't that sweet? Say, maybe I could get a little help too. The Royal Museum has sent me all the way up here to find polar roses. But between you and me, it's simply too cold for me to leave the city. Any chance you could keep a lookout for polar roses while you're here? I'd be ever so grateful.
Very good, and we will do that. That's going to get us some stuff, and of course, we got to get the Z quest.
Howdy, young wizard. Now that you done graduated from Ravenwood, I suppose I can't go around calling you young wizard no more. Well, if you got a second to stop and listen, I'd love to collaborate with you on a little project, if you be so kind. You see, I done come all the way up here with my brand new invention to collect samples of vanilla ice. The stuff is mighty tasty, oh yeah, but it's too cold to harvest by hand. That's why I invented this here vanilla ice scoop. If I loan you my scoop, will you take samples of any vanilla ice you come across here in Polaris? I'd be much obliged.
Well, there we go. And so those are the quests for Polaris, which will get you some training points and stuff. So we will keep an eye out for those things as we go moshing around. But now let's go find Le Nettoyage. I'm terrible. I can't speak French. Okay. Very good. This looks good. Oh ho ho.
There you are. A wizard from Ravenwood, yes? Don't be surprised. We've been watching you ever since you stepped through the world door. Attention, my fellow patriots. Our new friend has arrived. If you haven't realized it yet, the Empress has become as mad as a colony of sea monkeys to outlaw fishing. And this curfew, it cannot stand. This is a revolution. We will free everyone from the Bastille and bring down the Walrus regime. First, they must know we've had enough. We will dump their rotten, stinking, imported fish into the harbor. One of the ships on the docks has many crates, but we don't know which ship. If you will go to the Inspector's Brigade headquarters and get the Harbor Master's report, we can find out. Do this, and you will earn our trust.
Well, there we go. Looks like we're putting in with the Revolutionaries. Okay, and yeah, that's fine with me. Why not? I mean, we've done it all. We've helped kings and queens. We've restored broken regimes. Now it looks like we're getting ready to overthrow. Ooh, a pearl. Overthrow a terrible blight on the land of Polaris, which is the Empress and her current regime. Well, hey, that's the way it is, right? There's always got to be somebody. Not everybody's happy.
Voila! It's that disrespectful wizard Clouseau told us about. This is how I get promoted to Chief Inspector.
No! This is how I get promoted to Chief Inspector!
That guy has eye issues. Wow. Let's chart. Actually, they both have the same eye issues. Oh, well, anyways. Very good. So, very, very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and clear out the deck because we really don't need to spend a whole lot of time on this. Let's go ahead and get a blade up, and hopefully next round we will get some Orthrus, right? Yeah, because we really shouldn't be messing around much with this. Ah, very, very good. Now, Polaris is pretty cool. You know, right, we're here in the docks. We got the ice. There's some neat places of Polaris. Right now, we are working the Walrusberg, which happens to be all about the revolution. So we're going to help foment this revolution, and we're going to get them all squared away. Okay, and this is the first part. Now, after this, we've got some mountaineering to do. And then we've got actually quite a bit of stuff in the mountains. Then we've got some climbing, and we're also going to get to see the Arcanum eventually here in this world. So that's part of all the exciting parts about this particular place. I don't know. I'm not going to spoil anything. We're just going to work through it little by little, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it, I think. You know, one of the nice things about Polaris is it tends to go pretty quick. So even though we got 98 episodes, 98 quests, you'll find that even if we're back to the old schedule about 4 episodes a week, we're going to knock out this world fairly quickly, and then we can move on to one of my absolute favorites, which is Mirage. But that's okay. We are working it here. Okay, let's go talk to the Inspector.
The intruder intrudes again. And not this time am I not surprised. Wait, did I say that right? Never you mind, fiend. To arms, inspectors. The intruder is at the top of our game. None can know that the brigade is up to this fishy business.
Ah, and so we have corrupt inspectors, and ooh, we need to get a hit out quick because those inspector generals could be quite dangerous. Yeah, that can't be good. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Very, very much so. Yeah, I haven't done these quests in such a long time, so they're all new to me. Although I just went through a lot of this stuff with my Storm Wizard. Actually, I just finished Imperia. I'm in Caramel. Oh man, really? You have to defeat me? That's okay. We can take these guys. But yeah, Polaris has its own level of difficulty that we've got to deal with. And it's, you know, sometimes these guys are their own worst enemies, the way they cast shadow spells and everything. But we can't depend on that every time we get into a fight. Now, by the way, guys, if you're enjoying this stuff, you should check out my other Let's Play that I've got currently going on. It's a Let's Play of... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. It's my Let's Play over Pirate 101. I'm doing a Musketeer class, and I know a lot less about Pirate 101, so it's more of me just playing through and learning things as we go through. But if you're enjoying any of my Let's Plays, and obviously if you're still watching this one after so long, you might enjoy that as well, so go check it out if you get a chance. By the way, guys, I do stream about 4 times a week. Make sure you take a chance to follow me on twitch.tv and keep an eye out for my next stream. I believe Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays are my stream days. Would love to see you guys hanging out. Tuesday nights, I always do some Wizard101, whether it's collaboration with somebody else or working with with one of my wizards. You know, with Lemuria coming out, we'll definitely be questing through Lemuria on Tuesday nights, so would love to have you guys hanging out with us. Okay, this is just definitely not working out. I guess we'll just keep on loading this up, but I was hoping to have a spell by now. Ooh, not so good. Because we need to get rid of those guys. I mean, I can take the Inspector, it's just... It's the other 3 guys that are hitting me at the same time. That's the problem. Definitely the problem. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Finally. Let's go ahead and let's just Mystic Colosseum. It should be enough to knock out the Storm guys. So what are some of the things that KingsIsle did to up the ante in Polaris? Well, I'll be honest with you, except for a couple of the really, really tough boss fights, for the most part, Polaris is just fun. You know, I mean, there are some really tough fights like Baba Yaga. That's going to be a tough one. I mean, I've soloed Baba Yaga before, but I don't know how well I'll do with my Myth guy. But we're going to give it a shot, you know. But that's a challenging fight right there. Definitely the big bosses here in the game, here in the area are fighting. But usually the mobs and a lot of the other bosses are all fairly doable. So it's good stuff. It's not really a very hard world. It's really kind of pleasant because the storyline moves quickly. The characters are pretty interesting. They're lots of fun to hang out with and stuff. So, you know, I'm looking forward to hanging out in this particular world for a little bit and just chilling, especially after the intensity that was Chrysalis. Yeah, Chrysalis, boy, that world, that's a big one. And all pretty intense. And really, in fact, after Azteca, those 2 worlds back to back, it's probably the most intense part of the game, I think. Now, do we run across some tough fights? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, each world does ramp up the difficulty-ness, but you know what's kind of nice about this world here is it's just fun. It's a good time. It's a good adventure. You know, should we go with 2 blades? Yeah, let's just go with 2 blades. That way, we'll only have to hit them once, and then we'll be out of here. Yep, not too bad a fight. Just gotta get rid of those minions. Now, like I said, different ways that they ramp them up. One, they're always going to have quite a few shadow pips, but that doesn't always work. It's worked to their advantage. I remember the first time I came through, they kept backlashing themselves to death a lot of times before I even had to hit them again. Yeah, it was kind of an interesting run through. Obviously, some of the cheating bosses, like Baba Yaga's one of the big ones. She makes a tough fight. But definitely doable. Like, I was able to solo her with my Storm. It took me like, you know, 20 times to do it, but I did. I soloed her. I won. That was a fun stream. Yeah. Everybody had a good time laughing at me die over and over again until I finally got that right combination. Good, I'm glad I did the extra blade. That might not have finished him off with one blade.
There is a time to laugh and a time not to laugh. And this is not one of them. I'm even outdone in my own words.
Poor Cluso, he's having issues. Let's get this Harbor Master report.
The Harbor Master's report lists all the shipments being delivered to the Walrusburg Harbor. A ship called the Sea Chicken is listed as arriving with several imported tuna crates.
Tuna crates. Well, we need to go and see what this is all about. Let's go catch up with Red Rosa and let her know what we have found out. Very, very good. Okay. I do like the docks. I love the frozen world. You know what? I think one of the reasons I really like this world is it's so different than the other ones. It's not a big world of green forests and different types of forests or a bunch of caves, although we do have some mines here. You know, it's a big frozen ice world. I like it. It was definitely a change of pace.
Good work. Now comes the fun part. The Sea Chicken, eh? Monkistans. Despicable profiteers conspire with the Empress, forcing us to buy their gross fish. Time for a Poissant party. We board the ship, fight our way into the hold, and then find a way to get the imported tuna crates up onto the deck. Then, voila! We dump the crates into the harbor. It's going to be fun. Go now. I'll meet you on board the ship.
Well, guys, you know what? We're going to keep this going. We're going to do this last quest. It's probably going to get us a little bit longer episode than the last one, but I think everybody's all for it. So let's go ahead and have a Poissant party. Poissant party. Yeah, we're going to go dump some frozen tuna because, you know what? Those Monkistans are the despicable lot. Now, if you're not familiar with Monkistans, we met some of them back in Azteca. Yeah, they had a crash ship. It was a little short monkeys. Yeah, I guess so. And they come from a very Spanish-themed world. Let's talk to Red Rosa.
Ha! The lazy pirates are probably all napping below decks. Maybe we can just sneak down and...
Well, isn't this convenient? I think we found someone to scrub the decks. Get them!
Let's make sure we have what we need in here. Okay. Sorry, guys. Let's take down the Sea Chicken Pirates. Sea Chicken Pirates. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. Very nice. Well, you know what? How about... we go ahead and get a few things ready to go. Let's go ahead and just prism them. That'll just make the attack go down a little easier. Very, very good. So these are some more Monkistans. Last time we saw these guys was back in Azteca. Very, very cool. Now here's a question for you. Is that winged monkey that we found over in Wizard City, I think a quest long time ago, having to deal with keys, let's see, Monkistan. I don't know. That's a good question because I haven't really seen any winged monkeys out there. I wonder where the winged monkeys come from. I mean, definitely the Monkistans are from Monkista, but I wonder where the winged monkeys come from. Let me know in the comments if you know. It might be Monkista. I'm just not sure. Very, very nice. Look at that. And plus we got bubbles, so I mean, we could probably hit these guys pretty quick here. Oh yeah, check it out. Already have a spell almost on deck. These guys will never know it hit them. Okay. Wouldn't it be nice if they all just did the bubble? He's going to hit me. Very, very good. Now, if you're interested in learning a little bit more about Monkista, then you got to check out Pirate 101 because Monkista is the second world. It's the primary world in the Pirate 101 lore. And it's a really neat world. I really wish that they would do some Wizard 101 questing in Monkista because it's a pretty neat place. It's kind of like, you know, it kind of has a savannah feel because it has those It has those types of fields and stuff, but not quite African, because we're talking more of a Spanish type of influence with all the forts and stuff that they have there. And I think it'd be great, honestly. I mean, it'd be pretty awesome, I think, to go to Monquista and do some wizard questing there, meet the monarchy, and have to deal with them. But yeah, I mean, we haven't seen it yet, at least here in Wizard 101. Yeah, I don't think there's any quests that have sent us over there. I mean, they've done a few things with some of the other pirate worlds, like there's a quest later on in which you get to fight in Valencia, which is pretty cool. There's a quest later on that allows you to get to, well, what other worlds are specific to pirate? I think that's it, yeah. Well, anyways, very good.
I guess we'll be scrubbing the decks after all. Someone, get out the brushes.
So much for the element of surprise. Oh well, it's overrated anyways. Come on, let's get below decks.
Absolutely, and we've got Red Rosa coming along with us. She looks like a ghost, though. Hey, we're a ghost. I know what's going on. It was just the, we just finished the fight scene.
Doom, landlubbers! Someday I will be making captain! Then you can say you were beaten by a Captain Cranetail!
Well, let's take down this guy, Captain Cranetail. Well, obviously they decided to ramp up the difficulty with a lot of these early bosses by giving them a ton of minions. Yeah, that's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. I'll be honest with you. It's kind of problematic, but that's okay because we can take care of them. Sea chickens. Loving it. Sea chicken pirates. You guys see that frozen tuna back there behind them all stacked up there? Yep. Obviously, they're not a fan of that stuff down here. Ooh, he's going to gnome us. Aye, this is not going to feel good. This is a spell that could really use some updating with the graphics on it. It's a cool spell, And this part doesn't look that bad, but it could use some updating. I like how he flexes. That's so life. So life. Ooh. It could have been worse. It does give that utility. Oh, I wonder what they did. Okay, that should be enough to get them. Let's see. Hopefully they don't have a whole lot of resist. Now, yeah, there we go. Yeah, once we get rid of all the minions, then, we can take our time and take the boss down. Oh, that was not bad at all. And they left the bubble here. Very good. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's just prep up a nice big hit for the first mate. I'm sure we still got to deal with the captain afterwards, so very, very good. Anyways, yeah, so, yeah, the Monquista is a primary part of the Pirate 101, so if you guys haven't checked out Pirate 101 and you like Spiral lore, yeah, then you should check it out. Very good, very good. Awesome, guys. Let's see here. Obviously, we're just going to keep blading up, I'm just waiting for enough pips to cast the big spell. Oh, look, we got a Shadow Pip. Very good. I guess one of the things about missing Baba Yaga is we're not going to be able to, is we're missing out on a new spell because obviously she has a new spell for us, right? Yeah, absolutely she does. And I would love to get that new spell because being able to do a, maybe a single attack with a lot more damage, Shadow Pip would definitely have its advantages. Should we just go ahead and do Mystic Colossus? No. No, we'll wait. We're saving. We're saving. Yeah, we're saving. Let's go ahead and bubble up. I don't think 2 blades would have done. Maybe. I'm a little gun shy. I always overhit. Yeah, I always over prep. I want to make sure he's dead. Did he just do that? Oh, scoundrel. Well, now there's lots of reasons to do it. Now we do have, ooh, you know what? We could throw some Shrike on. Or did I delete? I think I discarded Shrike. Dang it. Yeah. I discarded Shrike. Well, it's okay. It's okay. Very, very good. Oh, you know what? I haven't taken any pictures. By golly gee. I guess I'll have to take some pictures after the fight. Well, anyways, that's fine. That's fine. You know, I had a comment that I was taking too many pictures the last episode, otherwise I would have been Polaris, and they're probably right. No doubt about that. Well, you know, so I haven't taken any pictures yet during the episode today, so very, very good, guys. No worries there. I told you I'd hold back on my picture taking. I like taking pictures. Bye-bye, first mate. Wow, we must have had quite a bit of punch, because that was only 23% on his shield. Yeah.
Who am I kidding? I'll never be captain. The name Cranetail just isn't catchy. It's not fair that hook is already taken.
Phew! Do you smell that? Frozen is not the same as fresh. Ugh, gross. The crates are right over there. Let's load them onto the lift.
Let's go load up the fish, right, guys? Absolutely.
Now, we just have to find the controls to raise the lift. They should be right over there.
Let's... Oh, and you know what? Another pirate.
So you are the cause of the rackets. On whose authority do you dare to board my ship? Chief Advisor Rasputin himself ordered this shipment.
On the authority of the good penguins of Polaris. We do not want your stinking fish in our harbor.
So you have no authority at all, then? Very well. Then it's time for you to learn that the sea chicken will not be so easily blocked.
Let's take down the sea chicken pirates. Captain Lorenzo, you will be defeated. Okay, well, let's have some fun with this, right? Okay, let's cut that, let's cut that, let's cut that. Let's go ahead and... That'll be okay. Let's pass it on. Oh ho ho, Savage Paw. Yeah, I got that spell. Yep. Ooh, I already got a... That's pretty nice. I already got a Shadow Pip early on. Very cool. Oh, good, guys. Hey, just a reminder, if you made it this far in the series, thank you so much for hanging out with us and watching the Myth walkthrough. We're going to be working our way through Polaris. Once we finish this quest, we'll be on quest number 10 or 12. Yeah, quest number 12. So I'm pretty excited about that. We're having a good time. Definitely pushing our way through. We need to take care of these guys. Okay. I want to make sure we absolutely take these guys out. So now if they throw a bubble up, I think we're in good shape. These guys like to put bubbles up, so I think, you know, that's probably going to happen. Are you lore mastering me? Well, that's okay. Boy, the ship just looks so big down in here. Yeah. Of course, I got a weakness on it. That's beautiful. Okay, so what do we got? What do we got? We need to just go ahead. Let's... you know, I'm putting another blade up. I want to make sure that we can get rid of these guys. I do like having that extra blade from the amulet that I got. That does give us quite a few more blading options. Now you'll notice a lot of the bosses aren't really high up as far as health. Yeah, usually when you start a new world and a new arc, they're not coming at you super strong. Like we were used to dealing with bosses that had like up to 4,000 health. Well, not bosses, minions with 4,000 health and bosses with 20,000. You'll find that Polaris is not nearly as tough as that. But it's tough in different ways, like, you know, right here, a 4-on-1 fight. Yep, that's going to be one of the ways that they balance out those fights and everything. Jeez, it would be nice if I could, like, actually get, you know... Okay, let's do the Mystic Colossus. Hopefully that'll be enough to take down the extras. Oh, really? That was a double blade, so it didn't... Oh. My mistake. Good. It was enough. That's all that matters. Oh, he's going to shadow pip us. Well, we can handle this guy. Let's get these blades up and get our feint up, and I think we'll have him. You know, where's my feint? Very good. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but my pet did get up to Mega last episode, and did he just take some of my pips? I think he just took some of my pips, the scoundrel. Yeah, he did take some of my pips, the scoundrel. Terrible. Terrible guys. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this on him then. And now I think we have enough to take him down. Ooh, this won't feel good though. Oh, that could have been worse. Yeah, like I said, they tend not to fight as well with Shadow Pips as some of the bosses that we fought out in Chrysalis. So you'll see a lot of backlash hit these guys quite a bit. But here's the good news, as our strategies from the last world seem to work just fine on these bosses. You know what? We need to keep an eye out for Monstrologist Burke. See if there's any new recipes she might have for us. Or spells.
Dare you humiliate me on board my own ship? Rasputin will hear of this. You can be sure of that.
There's the cargo lift lever. Push the lever to raise the imported tuna crates up to the deck. That's it! The sea chicken is cooked! Time to go back up onto the deck and have a Poissant party!
Ah, well. Sorry, I was trying to get a picture of the fish going up, but it wasn't meant to be. Alrighty, let's go ahead and have this Poissant party, and then we'll finish out this episode, guys.
Voila! I think it's party time! Come on, let's return this tuna to the sea!
You know what? I do want a picture of all this imported tuna. There we go. Let's go ahead and dump it to the sea, guys.
The crates tumble over the side of the sea chicken into the harbor. When the tuna thaw out, they'll be free to swim back out to sea.
I guess that's how it works? No,
now
I don't
that
think
was
so.
the most fun I've had since... well, since the walrus came. Let's go. I'll meet you back at Le Nettoyage.
Okay, let's go ahead and go catch back up to Red Rosa and Le Nettoyage. Okay, and then we'll finish out this episode with our penguin friends.
Now that was the best party I've attended in years. Felt good, didn't it? Liberté! Yes, liberté! Now the revolution has truly begun. You should know, though, I am not the leader of this revolution. I am just another patriot. Our true leader, Danton, was captured by the Imperial Guard. Like your Oski friend Ivan, Danton is being held in the Bastille. We must liberate them, and all the other innocent civilians who have been wrongly imprisoned. Meet me back at the press, and we will discuss our next steps.
Very good, guys, and it looks like with that, we're going to have to call it an episode. So thanks for hanging out with us here for the Myth Walkthrough, guys. This is Kieran Trollcaller, and next time, maybe we will get a chance to storm the Bastille. Hey, catch you guys later. Bye-bye.